pet feels like that sometimes.
You ready to suck and fuck?
Yeah, I've been practicing with my boys. Look. Here's the deal.
It's too high now.
I gotta be honest. Most of my ex-girlfriends would say,
Did you practice with your boy?
"You're getting ahead of the joke. I'm getting to that part. Let me set it up."
I'm joking in front of the joke. Sorry about it.
You ever just get cut in line on your own joke? It's like joking on your joke, but I feel like it's not because like I haven't made the joke.
Right.
That's just like you snooze, you lose. But to answer your question, yes. You know, when they're like, "Oh yeah, everything's good," it's like, "What's the secret?" It's like you gotta practice with the boys.
Yeah.
If you let your boys go out there not knowing how to like kiss ass, eat ass, or wait, kiss, eat ass,
Or kiss ass too.
or kiss ass, maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, that's just a good skill to have. You know, sometimes you gotta eat crow. You know, but anyway, like if you're,
his name is Eldrin Sov.
oh my God, I don't care. He's fine.
You wouldn't eat his whole. How did we get here?
I wouldn't eat his whole. No.
What about when he's crow? I feel like he'd cry.
He would yearn for his whole to be eaten.
This is a bad start.
Caw. That's a crow.
Yeah.
Anyway, the joke that I was going to make, and I will continue to make until the morale improves here on this set, is
My morale's pretty great.
Oh really? Can I get a vibe check? Can I get my feet on the street, Mr. Eric with the vibe?
Hi.
Reporting live from where?
My seat.
What's the vibe?
Hot.
Okay, I feel like you were supposed to report this. This is just me asking you. I'm giving you bits. You got to do something with them.
I don't use Twitch. Why you give me bits?
God damn it. Oh, you got me again, Redacted. Every time I think I'm finally going to have a one-up on you, and I don't. Anyway, yeah, so I think that there's nothing wrong with just giving your boys a little, you
head.
know, a little head so that they know how it's done. Look, how can you properly know what to ask for if you don't, of what you want to receive if you don't know what it's like to give?
Right.
It's like, no, hey, honey, I know from experience you're gonna want to come at it with a 720 overhand, you know, like the old grip it, rip it, and sip it, you know.
Yeah. I don't know that you should rip it.
You gotta let it rip.
You'll get caught up in the crossfire.
Just rip your fucking dick. Unholsters your cock. Get that jacket off, young man.
Oh my God.
Like a Pez dispenser. Pee-pee Pez. My pee-pee Pez shooter. Pew, pew. Crossfire.
You'll get caught up in the
Crossfire. Oh man, it is 7:30 on Saturday night.
Ooh. Saturday night at the movies. We're not at the movies. That light's not positioned properly.
Should we fix it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, what? We just supposed to stand up and pick it up and move it and turn it? Is that what you would like?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I feel like it would.
Okay.
It would. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to share the question that you asked me in the car on the way to the post office today.
Go for it.
You had asked me, unprompted.
Unsolicited is the best way to ask.
As
things.
great questions are often asked. You know, if we stifled every thought that came into our head and didn't at least just ask the world the question, a lot of creative ideas would have never happened. Right? Yeah. And so I thought that it was an interesting, honestly, almost like morality and like a really like socially nuanced question where you said, I want to say it was something along the lines of, do you ever think like what if like if someone was like about to come and they're like, oh yeah, you gonna come, and the other person just goes, okay yeah, and then just
and then very unceremoniously
just oh yeah, just it's done, just Okay, yeah.
You can come
It's
for
not
me?
nearly as funny as it was in the
Okay,
car.
yeah.
Now it just feels.
Almost surprised you're being asked. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Was that good for you? Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think I'd be asked a question. It was kind of nice, actually. I didn't know this was included in my package.
Everyone always asks, "Are you going to come?" They don't ask, "Do you want to come?" Sometimes they ask that.
Yeah.
Depends. I think we should monetize this episode.
I don't like rhetorical questions. Why are you asking me something you don't like my answer to?
Okay, yeah.
And that's what's up.
Well, because everyone loves to like the. Wouldn't it be funny if during sex someone just said "yep"?
Yeah, yeah.
Which I'm like, what's one step past yep?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
I mean, that's what I've always been partial to the meme of like, oh yeah, you just going in. It's like, oh, I'm nailing you.
You're nailing me.
I'm nailing you. You're nailing me.
What are we doing?
I'm nailing you.
You nailing me.
I'm nailing you.
Package time. Package
Package
time.
time. Hey, you want
What is it?
box?
Sure. We're doing a package.
We're gonna do all the packages right now.
We haven't introed the podcast.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Welcome
To the Hell
Yeah
Yeah
Podcast.
Podcast.
Now brought to you by Skechers, but not that Skechers.
Shepherd's Scape. Nope. Skechers Shape Downs.
Oh yeah.
It's like the Shape
You
Ups.
want to look worse? Wear them.
It's like the Shape Ups, but inverted.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's just kind of heels, huh?
We reinvented the heel.
But now it's curved.
Who says the heel should be uncomfy?
We need a platform shoe, but only at the both ends, the front and the back.
Correct. A platform. What if it was just the wedge? But then I want to come out with like wedge
Wedge.
by Volkswagen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Das Boot.
That's boot.
The boot. From Beerfest.
Woo!
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Hi,
Um,
I'm your host.
Glenn Most.
Well, I need to know my name.
Oh, sorry, Glenifer Most.
They just need to know I'm their host.
Oh, what am I then?
You're also their host, but you're not saying it, so I
Oh,
don't know.
oh, okay. And I'm your host. What's my name? I feel like your dumbass is about to be like, here's your full legal name just to be a shit.
I'm like, I'll say it. I know every
Here's
part
your
of
government name. You guys want to know what his name is and counties?
it. Who's in different county codes?
So we have a
package.
package. Do we have any tools?
No.
Okay, well, I think it'll be easier if we open up this one like this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no tape.
There's no tape on this one,
Oh.
which I don't think we were supposed to open from
Now
this
we
direction.
can see it from the secret way.
It's secret way.
Ooh,
This
you
is
didn't
from
plan for
Lou.
this.
Thank you so much, Lou.
Thanks, Lou.
It seems wicked.
Is there toffee?
Oh, a package from Lou. Is there toffee in it? Oh, I love it. My mother actually makes toffee. It's very good. She uses dark Godiva chocolates.
It goes
with
so
the,
well with the
almond
saltwater
crunch.
taffy that you can get on the boardwalk.
Gosh, but I can only have a couple of those before
only
my
have a
mouth is
few.
just
Oh
overflowing.
my God, it just makes me think I'm going to
feels
tear my
like the
teeth out.
Niagara
And I can't have
Falls.
my teeth coming out again.
No,
you know how it
it's no
was
good.
last year.
The last time I had that crown floating around in my mouth like it was a little man in a barrel going over the falls. It was
I
ridiculous.
already used up all of my HSA back in January. You can imagine how tough it's been.
Yeah, well, why did you? You didn't need to spend your HSA on there. You didn't need a BBL.
Spent it all on the Band-Aids. I bought boxes and boxes of Band-Aids.
You're
'cause
a hoarder, Michelle.
They tell you that the HSA money goes away at the end of the year. I thought the years end in January.
What do you think New Year's is on the 1st? No. Tell me, what did you think New Year's was?
Well, I heard that April Fool's Day is the Chinese New Year. So I thought April 1st, first of the year. Everything else is made by China. Why not the calendar?
They are often. I don't. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But I fear that there is some truth to your idiocy. There's a through line, and I don't like it.
Someone out there.
Someone, you help.
It could be you.
Do you want it to be you?
Do you want to have a little chat? And the song about the internet. I have to show you that song sometime. It's funny. I went to a Barnes & Noble today. Hadn't been in years. They're really leaning into everything except for books.
Oh, really?
Which I like.
I want to go there actually because I know they have like a manga selection and I could probably find titles that I actually have wanted.
A lot of that there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look
you threw up in the appropriate area.
I walked past it and went, okay, yeah. And I kept walking to the games and was like, I'll buy these board games. Mm-hmm. It was a lovely
board when you get in board games. Did you buy that little carrier too? Or did you have that?
No, I've had that for years.
I mean, we always lived where we played where we lived.
That part.
So.
Oh, yeah, there's a package.
Yeah, but before that.
Okay.
The video that you sent me the other day was so good that I ended up watching all of those videos and a few of the Skybox ones. Yes. And then on stream yesterday at like 10:30 at night, I'm very tired. And I'm like, guys, we got to watch this while I continue to talk about stupid shit. Because it's so good.
It's so funny.
And I want to talk about it, but we should do this. Yes. Because I do think that, like, he's underrated, even though he's got a very big channel already.
But his channel was bigger, and apparently, he's lost a lot of subscribers and stuff, and now he's trying to, get them back. Because, the algorithm kind of turned on him.
He looks like Andrew Garfield, though.
I know.
But, better.
Yes.
And, it's the press conference at the end for me.
It's so good.
I didn't expect it, and I'm like, oh, wait,
that video got recommended out of nowhere, and I was like, this is a delight.
You want to know what part of it was for me?
The peppers.
Yes. It wasn't that so sometimes when you see videos that people make and you're just like, this must have taken so much fucking work.
Right.
Planning and prep.
Right.
He does not.
No.
He's literally in the straight away. Basically the video that Eric had sent me was finding.
I thought we were doing this first.
Okay, well now I don't care anymore. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Woo! We're opening it completely in the opposite order, so maybe we'll take things out and then go one at a time.
Put them back. But this is facing us this way, so maybe we're right after all.
Maybe. Well, I think.
Oh no, the letters are on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so we didn't see those other things.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, you're good. That's for you.
Oh.
This is for you.
Okay.
This is for me.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is a nightmare.
This is a lot of things. We're very unprepared. Oh, there's one for John Odie fan and one for the Queen of Gotham.
Listen.
Oh, Hunty.
Never forget. I've still got the wig.
Okay, so
Unholy.
A White Barn scented candle harvest gathering made with essential oils that didn't almost just roll off the table and shatter. Yay! I love that.
Oh my god.
It's shatterproof if you pay attention.
Ooh. Like my Happy Halloween and all that shit. Oh, that's funny. Ooh. Texas Roadhouse.
You love Texas Roadhouse.
I do love Texas Roadhouse. You don't.
I like the buns. A Halloween riddle.
And
how do ghosts like to dance?
If I had $1.
Yeah, you'd have $1. They shake their booties. Happy Halloween, you dingus. Loop. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for the Red Robin.
So
oh my god, that was so sweet of you, Loop. You didn't have to do that.
Okay.
Oh, this is.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think these are just for us.
I believe this is just for us. I will consult the purity of this original text at a later time.
Yeah. I will read this afterwards because it seems heartfelt.
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous.
Pumpkin spice.
Harvest gathering. Taylor does this with her other mom friends. You tell me they didn't take Julie to the pumpkin patch?
What?
They didn't take the kid to the pumpkin patch?
No.
Why not? Kids love that shit.
They didn't get anybody. The kid is less than a month old.
It loves pumpkin patches. It's a white kid. It likes pumpkin patches.
I'm not saying the kid won't love pumpkin patches. I'm saying the kid is a month old.
Start him early.
That smells really strong.
Ooh, this smells.
It smells good, but very strong. That smells nice.
Yeah. Ooh. It smells rotund. A tight, rotund body.
Tight where?
Around the waistline. Okay. All right. So you opened up your quad. All right. So now there's like a box. Odie. Okay, yeah. The stone is onyx, good for protection and grounding your energy when you feel scattered. Oh.
There's a hair in this. Can I use this to cast a spell? Can I use this to? Can we do a version
about witchcraft?
Can we do a version of Life Size where instead of Tyra Banks, I make another loop?
Hey, Loop, you cool if we turn a doll that kind of looks like you into a real person clone of you, but it's not you. It's just Halloween magic. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
I hope you're not still scared of scorpions. Oh, that's ominous.
Oh, I am.
I actually think scorpions look very cool.
Yeah, I don't ever like seeing them in person, though. I'd like for them to leave and die.
There's a scorpion on.
Oh,
hell
good.
Yeah. He's been gilded. Not gilded.
Oh!
Was that real?
She didn't tell me that there was going to be a scorpion, and even though I thought we both got the same one, the fact that it was green is what spooked me.
Thank you, Loop.
Thank you, Loop. I love it.
I love it. What is that from?
I don't care. I love it.
He's Scorpion.
Oh, thank you. So what am I supposed to do with this piece of onyx? Oh, I like
want
that.
it and make wishes.
You gotta keep your bag of
Your stone is snowflake obsidian, good for combating stress and anxiety.
Oh.
How dare you?
Oh.
Oh my god, it's Tofife.
Tofife.
The joke has come true.
The Reese's peanut butter bar?
Oh.
I've never had that. Oh, great for sharing in theory.
Thank you, Loop. What is snowflake on it?
Oh, and then this is...
Oh, it's cool. Thank you.
Anima Mundi tarot deck. Oh.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
The
Is
original
there one that tells me...
The original AE Weight tarot deck.
When I'm getting phone numbers from...
This is like magic. Am I not supposed to?
From hotties? I don't know. Oh my God. Is this going to tell me if they're going to make anime real? Finally, after all this time?
I've pulled the tower reversed. That means yes.
Ooh, I will say, just seeing that, just like the art, that's really cool. Ace of Swords. Oh. Oh, they're all swords. Oh, that's one of the things in the deck. The Page of Swords. Wow. I wonder if there's meaning behind the art. Like, the King of Cups has an orca on it. Like, what does that mean?
Endangered species?
What does the King of Cups mean?
I don't know.
I have the guidebook.
It's probably in the book.
Let's look at the king. I saw it but nary a moment ago. Orca whale. Orcanus orca. While still a very emotional being, the King of Cups is a master of restraint and keeping his emotions in control. He does not bottle his feelings, however. Rather, he is the perfect balance of feelings and intellect who knows how to respond to any situation accordingly. Be diplomatic and gracious with others, but do not run from your emotions. Face them head on instead. Upright, balanced, generosity, emotional, caring. Reverse to moodiness, manipulation, and vindication. Yours are cool too. You guys got that old school medieval.
Yeah, mine's like the old school ones.
Yeah, those are the ones that were there's actual magic in them. Magic. Oh, but these they have that gold film. Very cool. That's good soup. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I think that's what leads us to the bigger thing, which is...
Is that like a Ouija board?
I think it is. It's a modern spirit board.
I don't fuck with those.
That's okay. You don't have to fuck with it. I understand.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't fuck with those.
No. Oh, but thank you.
My mom taught me not to fuck with those.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have to.
My mom's very superstitious.
Do you even want? Do you want me to like not open it so you can see it?
I'm not that like superstitious, but
You're a little stitious.
just a little.
It's like a
I'm
modern
semi-stitious.
board.
That's cool though.
Yeah. I have no interest in speaking with the dead. But if I find someone who's dead and I'd like to ask them a question, I'll now have the means to do so. So thank you so much, Loop.
Thank you, Luke.
Hell yeah.
I love tofife.
Hell yeah. You already eaten your tofife?
Have you met me?
Yeah. Every once in a while.
I literally, before we opened the box, I asked if there was toffee in it.
Oh, I thought you said toffee.
I did say toffee. I meant toffee, but I was already pulling a stupid voice, so it ended up.
Yeah, you just kind of went.
We landed there.
Yeah. This is like a peanut butter Kit Kat almost. Oh, it's like a.
I'm pretty sure it's just a Reese's, but in a bar.
Yeah.
Like it says.
Reese's peanut butter bar, yeah.
Yeah.
It even says milk chocolate and peanut butter. Why you gotta take everything from me?
So that you have nothing.
I'm still uncomfortable a full day and a half later from hearing the boot licking scene
Oh, yeah.
and your little video that you made. It haunts me because now I've been thinking about like, wait, what does that actually mean? And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Excuse my, no, like it was a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's very impressive. But I'm like, fuck, man.
It's a very dark
I'm still thinking about
storyline.
it a day later. And I only saw the finale.
$1 short.
Zeke wasn't in it, though. What happened to him in Imperium?
He's already dead.
Oh, man. That's so unfortunate that, like, just before... Did he
died
die?
off screen.
Did he die at the end of September? Like, he just missed out on the October? And that's why you couldn't have me reprise the role for Imperium? I get it. Shit happens.
Listen, man.
You can't control where the story goes.
The Imperium is a very serious storyline.
Is Zeke not a serious character?
Well, Close-Knit doesn't exist in the Imperium.
So he could be working somewhere.
Starbucks. Trying to pull honeys out of the drive-thru.
Yeah, he's just a frat bro, but like he talks too much.
Did I tell you about the time when I went in to Ray's Pizza and like as I opened the door, the guy behind the counter very gently goes, "Asa, dude."
That's happened to me at Ray's Pizza.
It's like, "Hi, I'm here to pick up a pizza."
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It's fucking Wednesday, my dudes. I'm here to get pizza.
Mm-hmm. And what happened?
That was it.
Yeah, but it was like fuck the
That
kids.
was the bizarreness.
Mm-hmm. Bizarre Bark.
I mean, this was years ago.
2 years ago.
5.
8.
28, actually.
49.
I was brought in as a toddler.
Do you remember?
Not a toddler.
You know, I thought it was so rude
How
when
old am
God
I?
said let there be light,
29.
because I was like, hey, I'm sleeping over here. Meanwhile, you know, we weren't trying to wake up Grammy Sin.
Wow.
Sin was so old. When God said let there be light, Sin said 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I was up late watching BTS.
Sin's so old. When she takes a sleeping pill, she just dies.
You can't. First of all, they, but also.
Right, I'm sorry. Not for the joke, but I am sorry for the incorrect pronoun.
You can't.
I'm so old.
Sin's so old when they take a sleeping pill and die. You can't. You can't say that.
It's been said. It's been put out into the ether.
I'm sorry. It's just, you just put so much fucking effort into it. Like you knew you shouldn't say it, and you're like, "But I gotta. I'm sold." Oh yeah, but the video. I think it's like
Any Austin.
Any Austin.
The video in particular that I sent to Steve-O was
real quick. Turn immediately.
I checked the. It was called like I checked the unemployment rate of Delfino Plaza, where this lovely channel named Eddie Austin. He goes around and he decides
ANY space Austin.
He decides if the people in Delfino Plaza are employed or not.
Which
it was like it got recommended to me randomly. I started to watch it. It was pretty funny from the beginning because like I love anything where it's like that energy of like
this absolutely. There's no reason no one has ever thought this,
and like you sound almost disinterested in your own topic. I live for that shit, and then. What the part that literally had me fucking like crying laughing because it's so simple and stupid was the peppers part where he kept calling the mushrooms peppers and calling out that he was saying it peppers and then finally realizing he's like, why am I saying peppers? They're mushrooms. I was just like, this is funny.
And then he's like, yeah, sorry, I've been calling it the other island name for like half the video, even though like I don't really remember.
He only said it one time wrong.
Yeah. God, but like just what really got me, like for me it was the like there's something magical about like I could go, like you and I could go boot up Super Mario Sunshine and do that in about an hour.
Yeah,
like because that's like it's not like there was like planning. Like there's this really cool channel, I think I showed you it, it's Imfa, but he did the Skyrim to walking video where it's like the level of like detail, and he's sometimes like in his Bloodborne and like Dark Souls videos, he shows his like spreadsheets because he's done so much like pathing and stuff that like he could basically cut and paste different paths for different games. This being the complete opposite, which is you can hear him with his notebook, like
literally you hear the pen click,
the click, and just I'm just gonna do this, okay, and all right, yeah, this is good. And come in here. Is any of this unemployed? Like. The one guy with the glasses being retired. I was like, that's a good metric.
The peppers got me, and then when suddenly it segues into the press conference, that fucking sent me. It was it, and I was like, this is it.
I gotta send you the community college video. We should watch it when we're done because it's only like 10 minutes, and she's very funny. I think her name's Aisha. Aisha Ray. I don't know if you follow her.
I'm unfamiliar.
Okay, she is fucking hysterical. She's also like an Arizona person.
Oh,
because she talks about community college and like there's a lot of good Arizona reference. I think she also says it at one point, but that's aside the point. But yeah, that video was fucking great. I watched the Majora's Mask Clocktown one, and I watched the Skyrim one, and they were both all very good. And I had a wonderful time.
It's good.
Yeah, that's Gushers, baby.
Do you get to the cloud districts very often?
No, but if we get more budget, we might be able to.
Of course.
And then his skyboxes are like weird. Like I think it was he was playing
unexpected and useless places.
Yeah, just like oh yeah, this is useless or whatever. It was and the underwater breathing was pretty good. Let's drown Mario.
I love that first video too, where he's like, the biggest problem with Super Mario 64 is that I can't drown Koopa the Quick. In the first Let's Drown one. He's like, the other biggest problem is that I can't drown Luigi.
I wish we could. I wish a bitch would. So, you good?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You looking at the games? What's going on in sports? We got our correspondent, Homer Run. Our baseball correspondent. Tell us, is it a stretch in the 7th inning for to see who's going to be the winner of tonight's game?
It's stretched bigger than my hole, Dan.
Thanks. It's Chip, but I appreciate it.
I'm going to call you Dan.
We're not going to do that.
We're just arguing over the I fucked your wife.
I swear to God.
And she told me to call you Dan.
That was her name for me. God, have you seen the fishing scandals?
No.
There's a video where there's a professional fishing champion or like tournament thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, get a knife over here. They're like, because they're all catching the same fish that are around the same size, but they're heavy. So they go in and they take the knife and they cut one of the fish, and all these little ball bearings, like steel balls, come out. They were loading the fish, and it's like people are going nuts in this video.
That's wild.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't care. They know what it is. It's a moment.
A stitch in time saves time.
Where was it?
I was so confused by that phrase as a kid. A stitch in time. Who's the one that did the bad thing?
I don't.
Him?
I don't know. Maybe
He looks very somber.
they're cutting every fish, and they're all loaded with balls.
How did they even do that?
Push it through the mouth. Because you win based on weight.
Right. That's wild.
Call the fucking cops.
I understand them being so upset because this literally is their sport.
No,
but
yeah.
there is no violation in any sport short of physically harming another person that warrants calling the police.
But like, I mean, from just that small, like, just it gives me like small town vibes of just like this fishing competition. These guys,
Right.
like, how many other competitions have they won that they've cheated in?
Right.
That they've been doing this, and it's like that is fucked up. And like, I'm fully invested because of just the level of intensity.
I love the guy that literally is like, "Do you have anything to say?"
Like,
What is he gonna say?
he's being busted.
Yeah, I cheated.
Yeah.
Ooh, call the police.
They will.
They would.
They got nothing else better to do. Sorry, we can't help with the crimes that are happening. We gotta go take care of the fish. The fish bowl.
Fish.
Fish balls.
Woo.
Every day I'm out there sucking fish balls. You want to open a package?
Woo.
Okay. This is from someone named Jim's. I don't like the shop that it's from. I don't get that.
Ferrero Rocher.
That's not what it says.
From Ferrero Rocher.
Do we have a knife around here?
I have a paper.
You might be able to use that. I guess. I left my keys downstairs.
Fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the world's smallest paperclip.
Here, you can vamp while I try.
Hey, have you enjoyed how disgusting this episode has been from start to now? It's been a good time.
Don't. Good. I mean, we've had a blast.
It's been a really wild
It's
night.
been a really, really fucked up week. 7 days of torture.
7 days of bitter.
Nuggets. Oh my
That
god.
song sucks. That song
That
sucks.
cold chili Ray.
Who sings that song? That song
Hot
sucks.
Chili Ray.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the people that sing the song.
What?
Hot Chili Ray.
I don't know about that.
That's the name.
I don't know about that.
Google it.
No.
No. Why do you have an opinion?
I don't want that in my recommended. Just rip it.
Stop it. Grab his dick and twist it.
Just pop his dick like a cracker. Like a Christmas cracker.
Oh, pop it. Have you seen the grab his dick and twist it clip?
No. I don't need to see it.
Yes, you do.
No,
Yes, you do. You're not going to get out of it, so just stop.
People are like, what's it like being friends with Steve? I'm like, do you want to watch videos all the time?
That's what you say.
No one asks what it's like to be friends with you.
Almost as bad as NBC last night. Denny telling me, no, you know what? My dad doesn't know who you are. He doesn't care who you are, and he doesn't care to know who you are.
Damn.
And I'm like,
Laying it out there.
it's true, but like, you didn't have to say it. Thanks. Oh, this is Rotom Slime, apparently.
Slime.
There's like a whole lot
There's
of...
a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't even...
What do we do with all this?
I don't know.
What is this? What is this fish? Is there a letter?
I don't think there's any sort of communication.
Is there an explanation of what this is?
Someone sent this, and I don't... You gotta, like, mix it with...
With what?
You don't eat it. Okay, it says...
Okay, this is empty.
Okay, all Rotom slimes contain borax. Please do not eat Rotom slime. Wash your hands before and after play. Please keep slime out of reach from children and pets.
Oh, is it literally just like build your own slime kit?
Oh. Maybe. If slime is stiff, please leave it in room temperature warm place for a few hours. Depends on how stiff, and try it again. Still stiff, please contact me. What are they gonna do?
Stiff OS 7.
Stiffy fingers?
This looks like candy.
Yeah, it does. If slime is sticky, place in refrigerator for a few hours. Depends on how sticky, then try it again. If still sticky, add activator little by little as you play with it. Overactivated slime will become stiff or hard. Please do not add powdered borax to the slime.
Okay, this has to be edible.
No. Borax.
Look at it.
Why is there
It's
a
shaped like a
rotisserie
turkey.
chicken? Why?
Surely
Are we
this is
supposed to
edible.
put slime on it? Don't add power. Wait, add borax to warm / boiling water until fully dissolved, and wait until it cools down.
Who is this from?
How are you supposed to put the activator? Wait,
What is this?
we'll have to do this on stream. Okay, so
Yeah.
here's some slime. This
Turkey.
is extra slime.
This says turkey. So
Okay.
this goes with the turkey.
Okay.
I'm so... America, explain.
What is
What do you mean, Arkansas?
Arkansas? What does this say? This is activator.
This is sub-liquid.
Yeah, there's like I think there's like a lot of like jars,
I think it's a build your own slime.
and this is slime. I think so. Which like we
With a-
should do it
with
like
a turkey. Yes, this should be a stream.
this would be a very fun slime stream. Oh no, boys get
Where's
slime.
this from?
I don't know.
Did we know this was coming?
I maybe I don't know who sent this, but whoever did, thank you. Your mom's a hoe. No, thank you so much. Please in the comments of this video, please let us know if you were the one that sent it, because like I'd like to thank you. And
We will slime on a stream.
yeah, we'll have a big like that'd be fun to play with slime while we try to reenact the video.
Well, plus there's a turkey. How apropos for Thanksgiving times.
Apropos,
If you will.
there's one more, but my name's on it.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna take up your time.
You're just going to be selfish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It could be for you. Who knows?
I doubt that.
But what if? You could pretend and get your hopes up a little bit.
My imagination doesn't work like that. I can't imagine
Oh.
things that haven't happened.
What? Oh, there's stickers.
Vases.
Sticker mule. Ooh. Ooh. It's a... Oh!
Shirt.
It is a shirt. Oh, yeah. It's a shirt of me getting stepped on by Miss... I think this is from Miss Keiko.
Oh.
My friend on the internet. She is real. Like a little VTuber. The nice I'm up. Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. It's my favorite shirt. I'm gonna wear this on my wedding day. That's a lie. I ain't never gonna get married. I am a stallion. Stallion. Did you know that horses sometimes just hang out in the wild?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. Like, I know it's true. Like, I'm kind of memeing, but also not. Like, it is wild that, like, there are wild horses.
They're stangs, bro.
Yeah. Motherfucking stang on me.
You know why I keep that?
You got the stang?
No.
You got stang money?
No.
What if you're done? Let's do some questions.
Okay.
Unless you got more
More what?
things to talk about.
No.
You know, people enjoy it anyway. We probably put too much pressure. I put too much pressure on me for both of us. You're welcome. We get in the car to go to the post office, and I mentioned to Eric, I go, he's like, how are you? And I'm like, well, my eyes hurt a bit. And without skipping a beat, you said, that's because you jerk off too much. It'll make you go blind. I stopped the car. and we had a conversation.
I hate to be the one to tell you that, but
No, you want.
in fact, I love to be the one to tell you
You relish the opportunity.
that. Well,
So, okay. Question.
what?
Loop asked,
Hello.
in honor of Cozy November, what's y'all's go-to cozy/comfort movie?
Clue.
Spirited Away. It's a good one. What is your favorite way to spend a cozy fall day?
Playing board games with my friends while there's a light rain outside.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
But, like,
that's good stuff.
genuinely.
Yeah. And like when you're about to like have to leave, the rain does pick up, but like in a way that's fun and exciting and not like gotta stay
Scary.
there. Yeah. Boom. Wolfie really out here?
The
Or
Wolfie?
Daylight Wolfie, somebody is like only getting into this now on episode 5. Gazebo is gone, but are you kidding me, Odie? Minetta, how dare you? Bakugo is also top tier, and I will not tolerate disrespect in this house. My Hero Academia hot takes. I
I don't remember what the take was.
the little ball guy's my favorite, the one with the horny one with the
Oh,
balls,
yeah.
because I said it to make people mad.
Yeah.
It was good. Oh, Yggdrasil asked, "Oh no, my chalice!" I didn't realize we forgot to name it. That was a good one. What does the perfect relationship look like? It can be romantic, friendly, familial, etc.
It looks like pants down. It doesn't.
I mean,
it should be full of lots
outfits
of open.
look best in a crumpled pile.
It should be full of lots of open communication.
Actually,
That's genuinely.
it
the
doesn't
biggest thing.
exist. There is no such thing as the perfect relationship. So it's also important to not always try to hold it to that standard. But you should still have standards.
Have standards, but know what you're willing to compromise on.
Yeah, understand that like it's never like nothing will ever truly be perfect, but like that's okay. Accept that and don't try to like make people into things they're not.
Yeah, but know your boundaries.
Correct. Okay.
But yeah, just like talk,
Talking's good.
express your feelings.
Oh, buy clothes from Express.
Express makes great shirts.
Head. What makes the perfect relationship? Blumpkins.
Boner City.
Hanging out with the boner boys
Ass eating from both parties.
from both ends.
Well,
A circle of ass.
69, but just the ass part. 69 ass eating.
You become a human donut.
We already are human donuts.
Yeah, but now you're a double donut.
Now you're just completing the circuit.
What's
Now you're turning the human straws into a human donut.
So how many people can we daisy chain
well,
to like eventually have the world's longest straw?
if you plug a power strip into itself, infinite power. I don't make the rules.
I mean, just plug it into itself.
Just literally plug it into itself.
There's a little bit of power in there. It'll work.
People out here with
Plug in your charger. And then plug in your phone. It'll drain your phone. Joyo asked, I heard Eric mention Ren Fair, and
Yes.
my goblin brain went, costumes. So here is my question. If you go, do you have a go-to costume for Renaissance Fair, or do you make a new one every once in a while? What is your go-to costume? For example, pirate, elf, mushroom person, etc.
Yes, I have settled into a go-to outfit, but I have worn many a different outfit for Renaissance festivaling. My go-to is a doublet, a leather doublet that I made out of a leather jacket. And then like, you know, going for like just like knight, I guess. Well, not really. I don't know. Just like swordsman, man on the go.
A man fleet of foot.
Let me see if I have a picture of it.
Yeah. Typically, I have like really cool leather armor. I have like a leather pauldron that I like to wear because I spend money on it.
I used to go for a while when I was younger. I used to go as a monk because that was really easy.
Yeah,
so it's just like
monks are easy.
I made a brown robe.
Did you shave your head?
Absolutely not.
You didn't do that.
I look bad with a shaved head.
Oh no, don't do it. Actually, I have like.
I won't do it. I look bad.
Well, the Bussin' clip from like the
my hair's
Garfield
way
stream.
too short. I hate
Both
it.
of our hair was like basically buzzed, and I'm like, we look like kids in this picture. We also look like we listen to like aggressive rock, but like too much.
Yeah, I don't like how I look with short hair. Wait, do I have
You get your ideas on how to like talk about women from fucking Theory of a Dead Man.
I don't know the reference.
A lot of their songs are really fucking. I actually stopped listening because although like the music was good, like the actual words like very like
demeaning.
Yeah. You know, bitch girlfriend or bitch came back is a good one. Or she's fucking crazy and won't leave me alone. The bitch just keeps coming back, and I'm like, you know, you don't have to say that.
I look pissy in this picture, but I look bizarrely pissy in this picture. But
you look like you're the bouncer at a school dance,
a themed school dance,
the Halloween party at the like.
Yeah, I forgot those earrings. I love those earrings. They're my little like dinosaur claw ones that look like hoops.
I finally am able to like take these out, and I haven't yet because I don't know if I'll be able to put them back in because I'm afraid that the hole will close, which I know it won't in a day.
I'll shove it in there.
Yeah, can you widen my hole?
Oh yeah,
I'll
stretch you out.
Would you be willing to do it on camera?
Stretch your hole?
Yeah. Little hole stretching with the boys.
Ooh, listen, if you can't practice with your boys.
I'm not even going to stretch my holes on my own if I don't practice with my boys.
Can I get an amen? If you can't stretch your hole, how the hell are you going to stretch someone else's? Can I get an amen?
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, we were Empress Arcana mentioned that they cried from how much they were laughing at us tearing apart the lowly pages of Page of Cups.
The little twink
Thirsty for love.
Page of Cups, thirsty for love, bending over, ass up, spilling his chalice.
Just oh no.
Oh my chalice.
Oh my. Father, please, my chalice, it's overfull.
Cheating out to camera as he's like, oh.
It's like, oh my God. See, that's why like he can join as like the anime trope of like the overly like that stupid main character bullshit where like the girl's overtly horny for him at all times, but then like it never sees it because he's dumb.
Doesn't register.
But it's just like, yeah, okay, man, whatever you want.
My chalice.
Like, I don't know why you keep out here shaking your fucking chalice like we're going to take the plot hook. We don't care.
I'm just waiting for him to accidentally spill his chalice on one of our pants.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, oh, let me get that off of you. Don't let these wet clothes. You're going to get a cold.
Yeah.
So you should be naked instead.
And then combine for body warmth.
Well.
And then you and I go, all right, cool, see you. If you ain't barebacking with the pros. I'm sorry.
Please practice safe sex.
I mean, that's not what I meant.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. God damn it.
This is an episode.
Yeah. Hi, King Micah. It's question time. Since Halloween's over, I'm a little late, but who is your favorite horror movie, game, book, etc. villain, and what do you think makes a good villain?
Ooh. I mean, Halloween is my favorite, but I don't know if Mike Myers is my favorite. Maybe, I guess, because I mean, like, I love the movie, and he's like what makes the movie scary. So yeah, I guess probably him, but like only him from like the original Halloween, not like him as the series has continued.
trying to think. Because I'm thinking like book or game. Like, what have I read that's like real good? That like is like a good villain in general.
Yeah.
I know I normally have some good ones.
Most stuff that I watch and play doesn't have like an enemy. It's like if you think like Dead Space, like there's not like a necromorph leader. I mean there is, but like
it's the necromorph. But
right, but really it's like all of them. Yeah. Same thing with Prey. It's like, yeah, technically like the nightmare, but like it's really just all of the Typhon. Like you're fighting a force rather than like a villain.
It's always like I'm like racking my brain like what have I like played recently that was like kind of good or was like a villain.
Resident Evil?
No, well like yeah, like they were all cool, but yeah, that's just it. I'm like blah, 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 blah. I don't remember what the first game I played in the horror set was either. I think I played Alan Wake first. I don't remember. Anyway,
I still haven't played Scorn.
You gotta get around to it.
Perhaps on my break.
Ooh. My favorite villain, one of my favorite villains is in Chainsaw Man. And I won't say anything more about it. But what makes them good is having compelling motives and or foreshadowing. And that's it.
Isn't your favorite villain Sam in the Imperium?
I called you and I'm like, I just want you to know that every time that like they say his name Sam, I think of Brandon Rogers' character Sam.
I'm Sam. I
need you to lick him off my boot. Well, I make cards. Donna. What? The crossover we don't deserve, but I want. It would be really fun. I feel like he'd be really fun to do something with.
Yeah.
Not that I think we would ever be able to do that, but like
maybe through friend of the channel Markiplier.
Marky Moo.
Maybe Marky Moo has the social clout to pull.
We do have those 2 favors he owes us.
Well,
we got him out of
we can't waste them though.
I mean, look, it was tough to broker peace between warring gangs. But we did it. We negotiated.
Well, we had to keep him safe. Friend of the channel, we can't lose him.
I mean, PewDiePie took the L.
Well, I don't think I like that.
I'm sorry. Just because PewDiePie had like been through a lot of shit, and then I realized, okay, I don't think that's a good joke. Yeah, no, that's bad. Okay, let's look for some more questions and less sussy stuff. Mia asked, do y'all back hurt from slaying so hard for Halloween?
My neck hurt for a while, but I'm pretty sure that was muscle fatigue coming off of the antibiotics.
Probably. If you were to be the villain of an R.L. Stine Goosebump book, what would you be? What would you look like? And what would your trope, power, etc. be?
I'd be a werewolf because you should embrace the things that scare you. And little kid me was scared of werewolves. So I'm like, what better way to get over it than to be the werewolf of the scary kid stuff?
I'd be the Tooth Fairy.
Okay.
Because you rather would go to the dentist lest I remove your teeth.
How mad can people get? They get money for the teeth from you. You gotta pay a dentist. You throw them a coin in their face.
Which is a pittance for what I get out of their teeth. The soul is located in the teeth.
I don't like
hate.
I don't like.
No likey. All hatey.
I don't like the myth of the Tooth Fairy. I hate to be the one to tell you that they're not real, but I don't. Spoiler alert. Oh God.
What?
I can't get.
That explains all the break-ins at my house.
I don't. Why are we convincing kids that that's a thing?
Because we don't really have a lot of tradition here, except for the kind that's like
I don't like
aggravating. We got apple pie too.
Ooh. I don't eat apple pie.
And we get we get letters written from kids' parents so that we can't watch Harry Potter at school.
Well, yeah. Get
Not mad.
that out of my library.
And you know what? And she was a girl who had a hyphenated middle name.
Okay.
And it made me so mad.
Okay.
That her mom was like, no, it's bad magic. And it's like, okay, but I saw it in theaters and it was great. I'd like to watch it on VHS or DVD.
There was a girl that I grew
Try
up
for
with.
a while.
She was a trifle whiny. Her name was Wendy.
Whiny Wendy.
People called her Whiny Wendy. It was a bit rude, but
Was it apt?
yeah, she whined a lot. And one time at lunch,
She whined. She whined and dined her way to the cool table.
she was eating a sandwich, and she had a loose tooth. And while eating the sandwich, suddenly she realized her tooth was gone.
Just swallowed it.
And so she decided that meant that she had swallowed her tooth. And she was very upset. Some would almost say she whined about it.
Because she didn't get money?
And the other children laughed at her. Because children are mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sort of watched it from the distance.
Saying nothing?
Yes. So I'm the real villain.
I was to say, evil is when good men stand by and do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched it happen.
Just sipping on your milk. Just
having a good time. Well, not a good time, actually.
Going, I'm not a nerd who swallows his teeth.
I didn't swallow my teeth. Wendy did.
I don't see me whining about it.
Sorry, Wendy.
Malika Maya asked, Odie, what is the first game you remember beating? Would you revisit it now? Or if you already have, what was different about the experience playing at the difficulty? Eric, what was the first story you can remember writing, whether completed or not, about? What kind of revisions would you make if you revisited it? Oh. I'm trying to swallow and not breathe so much into the fucking microphone because I'm a breather. So I was giving you an ample opportunity to answer first.
Well, your question was first.
Well, I guess I'll answer then. Fuck, man.
Okay, yeah.
When I actually beat...
yeah, flop.
I don't really remember, NES games or SNES games that I beat. It was more of, played, but also games didn't really... it didn't really matter if you beat it.
Yeah.
I think, really, really thinking about it, I'm probably Pokemon Red was the first game that I beat, and then I was like, this will become my identity. And there you go. Yeah, would I play it again? Yeah, Pokemon Red's fun. I don't necessarily playing Gen 1.
Boo.
Well, I don't want to play Fire Red again. I'm tired of Fire Red. But Pokemon Team Rocket Edition, when I played it last year,
Blasting off.
where you get to steal everyone's shit, it was great. At first, you can only steal from old people and kids. So it's like, hey, kid, that's a real cute Pokemon you got there. It's mine. Throwing bows. Throwing bows and stabbing hoes. Let's go. What was your first story?
The first story that I ever tried to write
Was Smut?
No.
Thomas Tank Engine?
No.
Thomas Tank Engine Smut?
No. That wasn't the first
Do
story
it for
I
fun.
wrote. The first story.
Oh, I thought first published work. My apologies.
The first story I tried to write, I wrote in 6th grade. I did not finish it. It was a novel called Beams.
Okay. What was it about?
It was about a group of 4 friends
Okay.
who were abducted, not by aliens,
But by men.
through the use of transporting beams that abducted them from a holographic 3D play space that they were in at the mall.
Okay.
And suddenly beams appeared that
They get isekai'd somewhere?
that took them away and took them to a secret testing facility at the base of the ocean.
Mm-hmm. For these 4 kids
Yes.
that just happened to be playing at this exhibit.
Well, they took more than just the 4 of them, but it was about those 4 of them. And then they proceeded to do testing on them that gave them all powers.
Of course. Yeah.
How
Okay,
could
that's
it not?
good.
And then the kids then used their powers to break out and over time realize like the larger scale, you know.
This was all going on in your book, in your novel.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Was it as long as you would like to think it was?
Every chapter was 1 page long.
I was to say, was it as long as you, as like in your head in 6th grade, this is so long. There's so much work you've been putting into it.
So
as an
good.
adult, you're like, there's 8 pages.
Literally I still have it. Every chapter was a page. The 4 characters were the main character was based off of me, of course.
Of course, self-insert.
Of course. But his name was Devin. But he was based off of me. The other
Devin's a cool kid name too.
The other male lead was based off of Brandon and was named Troy. I don't know if I should say who the other 2 were.
I know who
the 2 girls? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you don't have to.
I'll text it to you.
Okay.
They were based off of 2 of our friends. Well, actually, I don't know if you'll remember this, but
Kathy?
Right. No.
Aaron? Maybe. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And their names were Melanie and Janine.
Which was which?
In that order. And
they wish.
And yeah, and it was really bad. But it was I had such a fun time writing it. I thought it was like everything. I was like writing it like on the bus. It was so fun. I was like, it's just like classic kid shit of, you know, like you just want to imagine you and your friends in this fantastical thing where like you all get powers and like you save the world.
You didn't care if it was good. It was just fun.
Yeah, it was just fun. It served its purpose, which was I had a really great time making it and my friends at least tolerated it. And then I went on to actually make like, you know,
Stuff
half decent stuff.
Readable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't. But I still have all of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe someday.
5K?
Maybe someday there'll be a dramatic reading. It's so bad.
You know what would be kind of funny?
It's literally downstairs.
What would be funny is like a special segment where we read 1 chapter a week.
It wouldn't. I mean, it's easy to read. It's a page.
That's what I'm saying. Like that would be kind of actually like really cute.
But in classic me style, I was thinking about every single thing except actually sitting down and writing the book. So like I was like, I need to get like everything like right. So I got a binder, and the binder had to be green.
You have this binder?
Yes, and the binder had to be green because the beams were green.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I had my sister, my also a child sister, draw the cover art because.
Do you have this?
Yes,
Can
it's
you
literally
grab
downstairs.
You
I
don't want to bring it up? I gotta see this.
I need to look at it before I show it because I need to make
just the cover.
Well, first of all, I think it has my name on it.
Oh, okay.
Because I was serious
I
about
wanna
this.
see
I was
it.
like, it needs my full name. I'm gonna be an author.
I mean, you know where it is downstairs, right?
yeah.
Could we just get up real quick and just like move real fast? Like you go make sure you have it, and then you go, okay, I'm ready, and then I'll vamp during that time, and then I'll
can
run.
go grab it.
You don't, because I don't want you to be uncomfortable and have to show it, but I just want to see it because I want to be able to keep talking about it with having seen it. So like we could try to have as little dead air time as possible, but like we could also just both take a break. Hey, do you guys need to like take a shit? Go take a shit real quick. We're gonna go
You
look
want
at
us
this.
to literally leave it recording?
Yeah. It's fine.
I mean, we can do that.
It's fine. Yeah. Just real quick. A real quick job. They'll love it.
Now I'm panicked that I don't know where it is. Now I'm like, I actually don't know where it is. Oh God, I can't.
Time's
Now I
ticking.
can't find it. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Be right back.
Yeah, but just say fuck the podcast. I'm busy. Oh yeah, top off. I can't leave. You did this to buy yourself time. Can you one day put away things in this room? It is so hard to get to the other side. Fucking panicking. Where's beans? Where's beans?
Whole stretching.
Actually, I am going to pee in the podcast bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
It's a podcast pee break.
Okay. Think I could what? What about paint? Okay, guys. So, found it. So it looks like I actually got rid of the green binder at some point, but I found at least part of it having been moved into the binder for another book that I was attempting to write, a science fiction novel called The Fury.
We should call this episode Beans.
Yeah, so this was for The Fury, but there are at least portions of beams in here. So let me.
Oh shit! I just knocked you out of frame.
Wow. That's not.
I'm trying to keep it in line with the sticky.
Just look at the. That's not. No, more. Yes, and then tilt it down a little bit.
No.
Oh, sorry, tilt it up a little bit. So that the shells line up. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay.
You're fine. Grow up.
Okay, first of all, before we even get any farther into this, I love that I had to clarify incomplete, not end. It's not the
For
end.
chapter 8?
Yeah.
Was that the end?
It's not that short. Was his name not Troy? Was his name Trey?
Oh?
Oh my god, his name was Trey. Not
Revisionist
even,
history?
not even Troy. I thought it was
Can you
Troy.
trust any of your memories?
It literally is Trey. Who's named Trey?
That seems like the cooler version of Troy, I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind being named Trey.
Oh my god. Oh no. This also, apparently this took place in the year 2893.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Where they had VR at the mall.
Very recognizable.
Do you think in 900 years they'll have VR at the mall like how we have VR at the mall now?
This is so bad. All of this is coming back to me.
Can we read chapter 1 and then just once a
I
week?
can get to it. Also, I cannot stop thinking about the fact that so
We'll get back to questions.
I watched a Sarah Zed video where she was talking about how like in some series, like some dystopian series, everything is a serum. That like it's just like this running theme through like the whole thing. Like it's a truth serum, it's a love serum, it's a everything.
Like they just using the same word.
And I'm like,
they could have used time.
and I'm like, I called everything a serum. I'm pretty sure in beams.
Oh yeah.
Also, look at these papers. Look at how ravaged.
Hey,
this
that's chapter
paper
8.
is. I know.
Oh, because those were like your rough drafts.
Yeah, I would write them on. Oh God. I would write them on paper and then type them when I got home. Because I was writing them on the bus and then typing them when I got home.
Oh my god! And can you tell when the bus like hit bumps?
Literally, but I didn't want them to fall apart, even though I'd ripped them out of the notebook. So I used masking tape. 'Cause it was all I had. Oh no, it's out of order. This is horrible.
This is amazing. I love this. Yes.
Oh god, it's all falling out. Chapter 12, the fight for freedom. This is so bad. Okay, where is chapter 1? You just wait till we get to chapter 6. You don't know what chapter 6 is called?
Your balls aren't ready for it.
Chapter 6 is called The Immortal Choice.
Oh, chapter 6?
Chapter 6 is The Immortal Choice.
You don't think that's a bit quick?
Oh, I didn't waste time. Chapter 14, Melanie's Secret. Oh, and then I crossed out all of it.
Oh.
Apparently I decided it's not her secret.
Here, it's 14 seconds real quick.
God.
You tell me that's not Brandon?
That's something else.
You gotta give him the old dick twist. Grab his dick and twist it.
Grab his dick and twist it.
The old dick twist.
Wait, why is chapter 5 the farthest back I can find? Oh no! This simply. Oh, I found it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Oh, this is. I can't. I don't want to read.
Can I read it?
Oh no! Hold on.
It's a judgment-free zone, King. I know you're embarrassed, but it's content, baby.
I put where it was taking place and was like, that wouldn't be around in 2893, but this would be conceptually.
Mm-hmm. Well,
hopefully bigger.
That's not funny. We have a lot of people running for the Secretary of State for Arizona, which is odd because they don't really do much except, run the elections.
Okay.
Concerning.
Okay.
Is it a two-pager?
This is the first 8 chapters. Not complete.
Uh-huh.
Not
the
clickbait.
typing is not complete.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever finish?
Absolutely not. This is awful. This is awful.
Mm.
The first chapter's 2 pages long. Hold on, let me look at it first.
Yeah.
Let me make sure there's something
say,
in
do you
it.
want to
Let me make sure there's something in it.
Yeah, if you want to make sure to cross something out just because identifying information.
Oh my.
Is it double-sided paper?
No. This is awful. Oh no. I forgot about this. I remembered this, of course, but I didn't
So the first chapter is a page and a half.
Yeah, it's a page and a half.
It's a big one.
Listen, I wanted to start them out with a bang.
Chapter 6 is with the immortal salute, the immortal choice.
Chapter 6 is the immortal choice.
But then 15 was what? Miranda's problem?
Melanie's secret.
What's the difference? It's the same thing. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Okay, it's completely irrelevant, but don't read the last names out.
Okay. I was about to ask, how am I supposed to fucking pronounce that? Because that looks like it's complicated.
Yeah, don't read that out loud.
Okay. Green beams.
Also, maybe don't read any of it out loud because it's bad.
It's too late.
It's too late now, kids.
Chapter 1. Beams.
Beams.
Chapter 1. The Vision. An audiobook brought to you by Hell Yeah Podcast Publishing. He didn't want it out. We released it anyway. Arizona, 2893. Green beams cut through the blue shaded surface of the 3D game board. The people inside were grabbed seemingly at random, transported to an unknown destination.
Who knows?
Those who weren't taken were flung outward, thrown in all directions. Desperately, they tried to turn the game off, only to find themselves at the mercy of the beams. No one could escape it. It overwhelms the game's radius and ripped into the real world, transporting it all in the area. ... I love the, as a kid, it makes perfect sense to just start where it starts. But, a little objectively, I will admit, I'm
it's bad.
What game board?
Well, we'll get into that.
Yeah. It's a flash forward.
Well, that's a vision. That's the vision.
Oh, you got me on that. You know what? I apologize. I should have kept reading.
It's the vision, man.
Yeah, you're right. 17-year-old Devin awoke with a start. He didn't actually wake up per se, but really just snapped out of one of his visions. He had found out he had these visions the day before his 6th birthday. Fun anecdote. He had seen the cake slide off the table and get eaten by his dog. The next day, his vision that held true. His cake slid off the table and his dog, Bertram, ate it up. He was saddened, but they had ice cream to make up for it. That summer, he foresaw his dog crossed out, edited to cat. Foresaw his cat barely jump out of the way before a car hit him. It happened a week later.
Because I wanted to establish that his visions aren't only about his dog. I was like, I don't want to cause confusion.
Of course. Which I also love that you typed it, which means that you had already handwritten it, then typed it, then still made edits.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, I want to be clear. These visions have nothing to do with the powers that the friends are given. This is just an innate quality that he has.
Is there you, but not you?
No, not me. Devin.
Devin, unrelated.
Devin, not me. This is Devin. He has visions.
So, what was it like the day before your 6th birthday, Eric?
Well,
Did you have cake?
don't worry. I had ice cream to make up for it.
You out here having dreams? What do your dreams see?
I can't remember why he has visions. I'm pretty sure I did it literally just because I wanted to, like, I was like, how can I, like, hint that something bad is coming? A vision?
Foreshadowing?
No. We need a vision.
Why was the dog named Bertram? Does that ever come up again?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why the dog was, who was named Bertram?
I don't know. This kept happening until finally he broke down and started to use them to his advantage.
Why wouldn't you?
But there was no advantage in this vision. This was going to happen, and soon.
He just
okay.
knows.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You just know that. Like, isn't that what?
You just know.
Then how would you use it to your advantage if it always happens regardless? You can try to prevent it. That doesn't make sense.
Do you want to call up 6th grade me and have this conversation?
I'm gonna
Because I
beat
can't
his
explain
ass.
any of these
I'm
things.
gonna put him in the fucking ground.
I can't justify these things.
Though he didn't want to admit it, he was sure he had seen his friends Trey and Janine. You did not spell Trey Trey, which is how I would have thought it.
Right. I
You
spelled it
like lunch tray.
like a tray. Tray.
Out here with your friend Lunch Tray and Janine.
I just remember where I got that name from. My cousin had a friend named that, and I thought that friend was really cool.
Trey?
Yes.
Was it spelled like Trey?
I don't know. I don't think it was spelled like that. It was probably spelled Trey.
Why you gave him such? I mean, kids do that. I remember, like, you got to give him a weird last name because they gotta be unique.
Yep.
I get it. Though he didn't want to admit he sure seen his friends get pulled in, then he remembered they had scheduled a 3D chess game today.
Oh, God.
Devin ran to the computer's main screen. "Take me to Trey's house," Devin said. "Confirmed," the computer said in a monotone voice. Devin felt his molecules push together to form one powerful atom. Then that atom flew over, redacted, landing in the home of Trey.
Bam.
Bam. There you are.
Uninvited.
Yeah.
He just transports himself into his friend's house uninvited.
Well, see, but here's the thing. There you are.
Well, he
we've
wasn't
had to
expecting-
wait half an hour for you, saying the voice of Janine.
It was the vision.
Oh, the
It
vision.
was distracting him for half an hour, surely.
Of course. Yeah, which makes sense. She was a little shorter than Devin. At 18 years old, older woman.
Oh, well.
She had brunette hair and 2 deep brown eyes. Like TWO. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. You know what? We shouldn't assume that people have 2 eyes.
Exactly.
Look at you being progressive.
A progressive king in 6th grade.
Masking
This story
tape
is
and all.
not progressive.
Though her tone was slightly accusing, she still wore a happy, joking face.
Should have been accusatory.
"Yeah, dude, where have you been?" asked Trey,
Yeah, dude.
Devin's best friend. He too was spelled wrong, was 18.
Did I?
Yeah, you did T.O. Sorry, I got to do it to you. He too was 18 and about an inch taller than Devin. In contrast to Janine's eye and hair color, Trey was a pure blonde with blue eyes. He and Devin looked so alike, they were often mistaken for brothers or cousins. Is this about you and Brandon? I would not call you guys
We're not
brothers and
that
cousins.
close.
Well,
This is fiction.
I would say in reality, we're far closer.
You and me?
No, you and Brandon. You
Wait.
guys are a lot closer. You guys are friends. You guys are like familial. You know?
What? This is about looks.
Yeah. I just mean like your bond is stronger than like this.
Brothers?
Yeah. Your brothers by choice. Not by birth. It's not the circumstances of your birth that determined your friendship. It was the
Tell
choices
that
you
to
made.
Star Wars.
No. I don't care. George, get out of here.
The Last Jedi was better. I'll say it.
Also, is it Lara Dune? that plays the
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern is very, very pretty in that movie, and I like that part. And then we do the
Yeah.
it's quiet, and it's the best part.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Star Wars movies is when it's quiet, like at the end. Where have you been? Okay, lots of detail about what they look like, so we know.
Listen, I just need to establish it right from the start.
Mm-hmm. As he spoke, he kept a slight laughing tone. Seems like everyone's just having fun. Devin was back to important business in seconds. We can't enter the game, he said, promoting his serious tone.
We simply mustn't.
I had a vision about weird beams grabbing people and sending them to some other place. I saw you and Janine getting pulled in too, he said in a voice a little above a whisper. Silence filled the room.
Uh-oh.
Janine found her voice saying, "Where were they taken?"
That's the question to ask.
I don't know, Devin replied. Didn't you just say I didn't know where they were going? No, I guess you didn't. But when it took almost everyone in the game, it went into our world, taking people not just in the game, but everywhere. It's some kind of virus, I think. Suddenly, the 3D game board opened up in front of them, pulling them in. It was their turn. The computer didn't want them to miss it. Great, we're stuck on the game board that has the evil beams with no way off. This is how I wanted to spend my Saturday, Trey thought sarcastically.
Don't we love a little sarcasm?
Yeah. All around the three teenagers were other kids playing the same game. When the first beam came, it was completely unexpected, grabbing an 8th grader. Then a wave of them came, wiping out almost every child on the northern side of the board. More began to come at random, leaving no place safe. Then they started to approach the trio. The first one grabbed Trey, then Janine. Devin held out the longest, but he was grabbed eventually. As he was grabbed, he fought against it, trying to dislodge himself from it. Then everything went black.
Cliffhangers.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the thing is that, like, you could write this now, and it'd actually be good.
Yeah.
You have some very good bones here.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
No, you've got bones.
I don't know. Are there?
Like when you had described it to me before we started reading it,
Uh-huh.
like you're like an adult remembering kind of like this, like
Yeah.
this beat. It's like, actually, that seems pretty cool. Why would they have powers? Kind of like, did you ever see Chronicle?
Yes.
I fucking loved Chronicle,
Yeah.
and they won't make another one,
No.
which makes sense. But like, or there's like another one that's like they make a time machine, the Atom Project.
Yes.
No, not the Atom Project. The Atlas something, I don't know. It's not Cloud Atlas or anything like that. But anyway, that was good. Thank you. Question time.
Do you want to know what their powers are?
Yeah.
I had forgotten.
Of course.
So Trey becomes 80 feet tall.
Oh.
Melanie is turned into a dragon. Janine gets laser vision.
Oh. Wait, spoilers.
Sorry. And
5 weeks from now, what will we have to read?
what happened to Devin? What did Devin get?
Visions.
What did Devin get? Well, he already had those. Oh, that's where the immortal choice came in.
He gets to be immortal?
This is, well, he has the choice.
Like at any time? Is it like a flag that they just like, are you wearing your immortal shirt today?
This is, I forgot so much of this. I don't remember what Devin's power ends up being.
Okay.
It's a nightmare.
I thank you so much for that trip. That was a lot of fun. Cindy Carballo asked, you can choose to answer one or both, your choice. What is a moment in your life where you thought, man, I wish I recorded that? And then have this debate at work. Ice cream, when it comes to ice cream, do you bite it or do you lick it? Lick ice cream, first of all.
Yeah, usually.
What? Like, don't really bite it. It's like a bite and suck.
I mean, if it's an ice cream bar, I guess you bite it,
But you're biting the ice cream, like the cookie or the sandwich part. You're not
Right.
biting ice cream. It's cold.
No.
Is there a moment that I wish I recorded that? I'm sure there was, but I didn't record it, so I forgot. And that's the T.
Probably video game stuff
Oh.
when I did something really cool.
Noe Moroshi, thank you so much for the there was a question. What was the YouTuber's name? It was something Phillips. Let me look at YouTube real quick. Elizabeth Phillips, Philips. She's really cool. Rebecca asked, what's the best lesson you've learned from a work of fiction?
Don't let the beams get you.
Look out for them fucking beams.
Look out those fucking beams.
Fucking beams. What the fuck? Can that be the title? Fucking beams. What the fuck?
But we can't write what the fuck.
We can go
You
beams.
just do F-U, just fuck.
WTF.
So it just like gets dragged out.
What the fuck?
Beams.
You know I got them motherfucking
Fucking
beams on me.
So
Not inspired by Star Trek.
So bad.
A lesson from a work of fiction. I don't have a good answer at this time. I can't think of one.
A lesson from a work of fiction.
A man chooses a slave obeys. I really like when Rick. I like Rick from Rick and Morty. Cause I'm like Rick.
Pickle.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. Turns himself into a fucking pickle.
Pickle,
bro.
man.
That's pickle, baby.
That's pickle, baby. I learned a lot of things from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Through the use of allegory.
I mean, Kobayashi Maru. The one thing
Really hold on to that one.
I mean, it's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Like, in all honesty, if it's the one that we...
That sometimes you can't win.
Mm-hmm. Naughty.
Honestly, a lesson that I learned from Next Generation that was like
Never watch
was there's a part where Picard is talking to Data, and Data's an android, and so he looks at everything like,
Mandroid.
logically and everything. And
Like
he like goes, oh my god, and he like goes into a kind of a mental spiral because like he thinks he did everything to the best of his abilities, and he's still incapable of like solving this problem or something, and so he thinks that means that like then he's not a suitable officer or something or whatever.
Yeah, like an overcorrection.
Yeah, and so then Picard basically sits him down and is like, it is possible for you to do everything right and still lose. And that's just life. That doesn't mean that you're unfit. That doesn't mean you fucked up. You can do everything correctly and still have it not work out. And that's okay. And you just have to like move on from that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
A core memory.
Because it kind of helps you like reframe failure, that it's like sometimes you can fail and it's because you did something wrong, and that's also not the end of the world.
But you also can be able to you can identify it and for next time, I think a lot of it is people are really way too hard on themselves and they don't give themselves enough credit. And a lot of that may be also in part due to just with social media and stuff where you see everyone's highlight reels in a sense. So it's like, if I'm not great at it right away, I don't want to do it. And it's like, well, no one else was great at it right away. Very few people.
Though, and they're assholes.
Yeah, well, fuck them. Why are you comparing yourself to them?
I don't compare myself to anyone.
I
because
know.
you know what? Comparison is the thief of joy.
You're right. Which is why I don't have any mirrors. Question time from Maria. What's the product you couldn't live without?
Air. And pretty soon I feel like they're going to start selling it.
Mm-hmm.
Put a price tag on anything. They already sell us water.
Bottled water. Why wasn't this water bottled in the USA? Oh, because we got swamps. Honestly, my bidet.
Yeah, bidets are pretty great.
Anytime I have to use the restroom and it's at work.
Yeah.
When I'm at the office, I'm like, I don't want to come into the office. Also because I don't want to drive this far, but also I'm dry wiping and that ain't fun.
We just don't poop at work.
But what else am I going to do? I'm bored.
Pee. You can pee sitting down. Wild out.
You're not supposed to.
Wild out.
You're not supposed to.
No one has to know. It's just you in the bathroom.
No, but what if they find out? You're only allowed to pee while sitting down if you pooped.
What? Is the poop police gonna come and look in the bowl? They have to present the badge if you ask them.
Hey guys, so we've had some reports that people haven't been pooping. in the bathroom. So I'll be doing random inspections.
Poop.
With his just bloodshot eyes, just tired. And don't worry, V's there too. Hey guys, we have a new program. You know.
Can Google it.
Yeah. Called our secret stoppers, if you will, where you can anonymously report if someone is, you know, if you are sitting on the toilet and not pooping and peeing and you're on your phone, that's time theft.
Listen, you're taking up a valuable spot for someone else to be pooping. What? Oh, I think I know what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, like, is just one of those where it happens, like,
yeah, no, I know exactly what
one of the guiltiest poops I've ever taken.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. What's the worst decision you've ever made? What's a product you couldn't live without? We said air and bidet.
And water.
And water, yeah.
And bottle water.
A bottle.
And ass.
My boys' buttholes.
How am I supposed to live without ass
I
to
need
eat?
some butthole boys.
I'm starving and the only food is ass.
Like a dehydrated dog.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like a dog that's dehydrated. Yeah, yeah.
Licking.
Pooping. Scooping. What's the worst decision you've ever made?
What?
Oh, I don't want to answer that. And I'm not going to.
Yeah, I don't have a not like dark answer for that, I'm afraid. So
yeah. Oh. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba da dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, cool. We had a lot of really cool questions and comments. Thank you guys for hanging out on the stream that we did last week. It was a lot of fun.
yeah.
Can you really say featuring Eric and Odie if they are the only two people on the podcast that's like a Taylor Swift song featuring Taylor Swift?
We are the main feature.
The video was so good. Have you been able to get it to export?
I haven't tried since, I'm going to be honest.
That's okay. I figured. You were a little busier.
Busy.
But also, it's really like...
I don't understand it. I did try afterwards. And also, I was fully able to render every video that I've done since.
Yeah, but that one didn't like it.
It's something with that one specifically.
Which is like, we could remake it, but it's a lot of work. I mean, we could also just like play it like we have, like with the recording, but it's not like, it's not the studio mix.
I'll make it happen. I'll remake it in Premiere if I have to.
Okay. Well, don't remake it. You know what? The shake won't be the same.
The shake?
You'll have to go frame by frame to make sure you get the shake of the moon.
Oh, it would be fine. No, you just load that clip in. Like, just render it in Premiere instead of Vegas.
Oh, that's smart. And that is it for all of our questions. It's 9:11 p.m.
Woo! Oh.
Got him.
911.
What's my emergency? Fashion emergency hunting.
You ever called 911 and asked them? Never mind.
I had teeth cleaning on Thursday, and when the dental hygienist like had to like rest her kind of like hand on my face a bit, like this to get like the angled in my mouth. It was really warm, and it was. Did you
tell her that?
No, but like I almost teared up because like it was just really, really comforting. Like, but yeah, that's why. And then realizing that like there's me like this, like. And she's just looking at me, and I'm like, I can't like say or do anything. I got to keep my eyes closed and don't make any face about it because I'll be really fucking weird. And like, it wasn't because it was her; it was just like, you know, physical human contact. Mm-hmm. And it was nice.
I had the very like poignant realization when I was fairly young and at a dentist that I was like, you know, like when I would be in the dentist chair or whatever, and like you're looking up, like I don't look. Unless they're talking to me, I'm not like just staring into the hygienist or the dentist's eyes. I'm looking elsewhere respectfully.
Oh, I just keep my eyes closed.
Oh.
I don't want to look at them.
Well, exactly. I'm not looking at them. I'm just looking.
But I don't want to look anywhere else because that feels like they just know I'm trying to not look at them. So why not close my eyes and take a little nap?
Well, because my thing was I was like, if I feel like I shouldn't look directly in their eyes, there are other people that just stare in their eyes the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Probably like in a state of panic, like just like mouth open, just
And they're just like, are you okay? He's like, I'm just watching.
I'm looking. I'm keeping an eye on the prize.
I'm making sure I'm making sure you're not stuffing my cavities with fake feelings. Yeah.
Imagine if you're laying in the
your name.
If you're laying in the dentist chair, and the dentist is like doing dentist stuff, and then the dentist looks at you very, very seriously and is like in your mouth, and they tap on one of your teeth and they say, "Whose tooth is that?"
That would scare the living shit out of me. That was a horror story. How could you say that to me? On a Saturday?
I don't know where that came from. I started that story not knowing what to say. I was like, I'm going to make a weird joke.
I'll get somewhere. Just whose teeth is this?
Whose tooth is this?
Excuse me. You better stop.
Oh, God.
That was really funny.
That's the danger of starting a joke without knowing where it ends.
Every time.
You can land in a weird spot.
Hell yeah.
Podcast.
Hell yeah.
We are your hosts.
Okay. I'm okay. Yeah.
I'm okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I'm Ping Pong.
Woo!
Or
Ping Pong?
No, where's the gazebo? Where's the gazebo? Remember Entourage? Green Bay.
Fond du Lac. Remember Cocoa Butter.
Coco Chanel.
Take one thing off.
Leave another on. The poodle is patina. Fa, fa.
You know it's like the dog's barking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was how...
Their barks don't sound like fwa.
That was how I saw it written in the first tweet that I saw about this thing.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just repeating it.
So someone asked a question once on the podcast, and they
the gall,
the fucking nerve, the sheer moxie and verve to ask a question,
the shit in their pants to say this to us.
They asked, "What are some of your favorite episodes?" And we were like, "Bro, I don't know." Mm-hmm. I was recommended one of our episodes.
That's a trip.
And I watched it, and it was very funny.
Which one was it?
It was I don't remember what episode number it was, but it was the episode titled I just wanted to feel something. No, I just wanted to experience something.
Oh, that one has a good like just from the name. I'm like, I know
we both looked great in it.
I was to say we look good in it. I know that. I have no idea what we're talking about.
I'm in my arrogant tank top and my jean jacket that I do enjoy. That I wear only rarely because I like it and I don't want to get sick of it. But
there's a lot of conflicted feelings about that jean jacket.
Why?
Because I want you to wear it more often because you enjoy it. But,
oh yeah.
But I don't want you. But it's like that's what makes it great.
I don't want it to get stale.
It's the good jacket.
I mean, I used to wear it more when I worked at Gap because like you're working at Gap, like you put on the jean jacket, get out on the floor.
Everybody into the dinosaur.
It's a great episode. We both look great. There's funny bits. It's a good one.
Hey, that's great. I mean, our content's good.
So what's an episode you like?
I do really like the Arizona Goes Off one. I do also, only because it was a hellish day, but I do have a soft spot for the, God, what was it? It was one where I got the Keyblade, and then there was like the DLC episode of us like opening up and trying all the foreign candy.
Package time DLC $4.99.
Yeah, 2.8 final mix shit. That was really funny. Honestly, there's stuff in all of them that are funny and good.
I remember that one because that's the one where I'm wearing that Destiny jacket.
Mm-hmm. I think like if I were to go back and watch some of them, like I'd appreciate them a lot more now. It was because like when we were first doing it, I would rewatch it because like it's really fun, it's great, and then it's like, okay, well I'm like kind of busy and like we just had this conversation.
Shit.
Like I remember this conversation and it's almost like I can't enjoy it.
Except we don't.
Well, no, but like once we're talking, like as like I'm listening to it, like oh yeah, I know what he's gonna say, and like it it's too fresh. So like I feel like now it's been enough time that like going back to watch some of those ones, like
Yeah, they're old enough that like
I don't
literally
remember everything about
I'm
it.
watching myself tell the story, and I'm like, I know the story, but I don't know how I told it in this one. So I'm like, how did I tell it in this one?
Very fun.
It's a good episode. I think
it'll be a lot of fun. I don't know. Yeah.
there might be bad parts in it. I watched funny parts of it.
Yeah. Timestamps or something.
I just hopped around.
We gotta we need a compilation of every time we've said something out of pocket.
So this episode,
No,
This whole
name one
episode.
time.
when you said
What did I say? Bareback?
you said bareback, when you said you were gonna bareback the page of cups.
I did. I did say that I would bareback the page of cups. Unfortunately, that is rooted in the Lord. I was
Or when I made that very out of pocket joke about the sleeping pill.
that was good. Or Sin's gonna die. I was on the Sugar Packet podcast recently. Shout out to Sugar Packet podcast. They stream on Twitch on Sundays. Go watch it. They're very fun. They had me on, and they had me read this cursed JoJo fanfic about Johnny and Gyro.
Johnny, yes, Papa.
No, but like they go to Olive Garden, and it just gets disgusting. Like it almost feels like a copy pasta.
Well, when you're there, it is family.
Yeah. Well, I read it, and then we were going through it again on stream, and it occurred to me how many things happened in this that I didn't catch on the first read. That like, okay, this weird nasty thing that happened
This one weird trick.
is technically, it is correct per the lore in a sense, which is what made it so much worse that like everything was correct lore wise for the shit they were doing.
This knew enough.
Yeah, like which made it so much better and worse.
Right.
Like it made it so much harder, and then like the level, like the
It
tension
obeys the
that you
rules
could
of the
feel.
universe.
Exactly, where it's like, oh well, like this thing happened. And it's like,
Okay,
unfortunately, this too is rooted in the lore. Like, I hate it. I hate how accurate it is for how wrong it is. But it was very fun. So that was cool. I enjoyed being on them. And yeah. Okay. Yeah. Call the cops.
Call the cops.
He's got balls in the fish.
Call the cops.
Got the other ones. What do you have to say for yourself?
What do you have to say for yourself?
Nothing. Pushy. My friend Snake. Apparently, the other night,
The snake that tempted Eve.
I went to bed real early, but not before I sent Snake a DM saying, hey, I have something important to ask. Do you have a moment?
And then you fell asleep.
And then I fell asleep.
That is cruel.
And like he had messaged me like a minute later.
That is very
And then
unkind.
he stayed up for 2 hours waiting.
So would I.
And I'm so sorry. But like, I then woke up the next morning and realized, oh fuck, like I didn't see that he had messaged me and I fell asleep. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna be real honest. I was just gonna get on the call with you and just go, pussy. Which like is exactly what I would do. Is 100%. I will fully admit, and like it would have been fine at 10:36 the night before, but then like I'm like, Snake, I'm so sorry. And he goes, it's okay. I already wrote it down in my book. And I'm like, your book? And he goes, oh, I have a book of grievances if people have hurt me.
As well he should.
For like MVC or anything like that.
Right.
And so he goes, no, under your name, Odie, I do have like a major grievance listed.
Good for you, Snake.
And I'm like, are you kidding?
I second that grievance.
I understand. And I admit that that was my fault. I was bad. But
when I sent you that text about Curiosity Stream, you knew that was like a Sarah Z joke, right? That I was joking on her.
oh yeah, I knew,
Or at least enough of
yes,
it.
I knew that it was a meme.
Because I sent it and then I was like, I don't know if he like, because I'd been like binging her videos again for some reason, all the videos that I'd already seen. And so then I was like, I hope that he knows that like, I knew you would know it was a joke, but I didn't know if you'd get where it was coming from. But then you volleyed back, so it was okay. But as I sent it, I then was like, I don't know if he like listens to her ad reads enough for that to like,
Oh yeah, no.
But
Well, she doesn't say that though, does she? I figured you were just riffing on it.
She doesn't say whole pics. No.
Yeah, I'm so excited to announce that my whole picks are now exclusively available on Curiosity
Stream.
Get access to Curiosity Stream and the streaming
Stream
service
service
Nebula,
Nebula.
as well as my exclusive video, Masturbator Theater, which is funny because there's a
video debater theater.
which like there's actually like Nando V Movies, who I really like. He does stuff on Curiosity Stream. So does Second Thought, and on Nebula. So like, and Legal Eagle does. Like I hear it. I trust me. Like I got it, and I fucking loved it. It was very good.
On Curiosity Stream. With my streaming service, Nebula.
I sent you a picture of my sister with these Amy's enchiladas.
Yes, you did.
My sister comes in and she goes, "So I have something to talk about." I'm like, "Give me a second." I was on the phone with Ori. I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Ori, we're going on speaker." She goes, "Okay."
Okay, yeah.
And my sister goes on this like journey how she like had these quesadillas the night or enchiladas the night before. They're vegan.
Yeah.
She loved them.
Yep.
All she could think about was having them again. So all day she just were like all you're thinking about it all day.
Yeah.
She went to 4 stores.
And 4 stores awakening.
4 stores that they said they would all be there.
And it was and
they were all lies. And then she goes, "I'll just check Albertsons." And Albert had it.
Albert.
And she goes, "They had a whole section." And I was like, "How many did you get?" She goes, 2. I'm like, just 2? She goes, "They're family size. You want to see?" And like, and then I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Did you hear that?" And she goes, "What?" I'm like, "The ding of your oven. It's preheated." She goes, "No, it's not." And yeah, like me trying to gaslight her about like you've just been saying.
I would have thought you were laying up for a joke. To be fair, though, if I was in her position, did you hear that?
The greatest joke the devil ever pulled was one he never made. Damn. So anyway, I just her just like. There's just this like willful determination of just like one focus.
That's the face of a woman who's holding her destiny.
Yeah. Enchiladas. And she called them enchililies at one point because she was so worked up. She was just like, "Yeah," she's like, "I just wanted those enchililies." And we're like, "Enchililies?
Enchililies?
Some enchilulus."
And enchilulu, no.
No. I could probably ask Sin if they could, like, over voice, like, translate it into Spanish. The clip, the like, "Oh Lulu, no, you beautiful wave." Would that be funny?
What is the Spanish word for wave?
Lulu. I don't know. I could look it up. I could go to GoogleTranslate.com.
That'll be viable.
Let me go to translate.
Google.translate.
Is that problematic? All right.
I hate you. You're ugly.
I want to go from English to
$200.
Spanish.
You're going to the ranch.
Waif. Niño abandonado. Niño abandonado. Wave.
Niño abandonado.
What are you doing? Why you got a little arm? Ew. What did you end this? We're done.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Beams, motherfucker.